She was saying it on Facebook.
Yes, the heck she did. Because Bo was I said myself for a while. She was just that blood on her that said that. But if those of you all don't know who Sue Harmon was, Sue Harmon used to be the Alexander County Circuit Clerk.
Where she at?
She
be in the Blues Fest. No, not Susie Holland. He said Susie
Howman.
Oh, yeah, Susie Holland. I ain't seen nothing long.
Yeah, she was on there. If you go there, I'll show it to you later on. I'm surprised she even did that. But that just goes to show you that white people even knew the level of corruption in this place. They know. They know. And they knew exactly who was doing it.
Yeah. He was heading all of it.
Listen to this. Every now and then, we have to step back and look at the big picture. In the world of daily living and the many problems and issues that confront us and challenge our self-worth, we need to step back and look at where we fit into Yah's plan. Look at the big picture and see the beauty of His love, His never-ending faithfulness. Yah's always been faithful. Even when we turn our back, we get mad at Yah. And I'm telling you, like sometimes you do get mad at the Creator because we want Him to do what we want done.
When we want.
No.
Exactly. Y'all, now wait a minute. Now you ain't moving fast enough. As if your tears and your anger gonna sway Yah.
No.
Might let them delay it
We
more.
want to.
Exactly.
Right. Your
Your foolishness will cause a delay in whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Because if you piss Yah off, I can tell you, which we do. We have seen what happens if you piss off Yah. Our ancestors gave us an example of what happens when you piss off Yah. Yah turned around and said, okay, I'm going to let the enemy come against you. And I'm going to sit back and watch him. When you cry out to me in your damn trouble and affliction, I will not hear you. No, you better hope.
Say it, David.
Yah told us this. He said, I can deliver you out of the hands of the enemy.
Yeah.
But who can deliver you out of my hands? You better scratch your head on that one. If the Father come into your butt, ain't nobody to deliver you. You're finished. Step back for a moment and remind yourself that you were planned by Yah before the creation of the world. His love for you has never wavered. Yah loves His people. Even when His people are not lovable toward Him. And sometimes we can be a
mess. I can't stand black people.
When you look at Facebook and all you see is how people fight each other, trying to hurt and kill each other. You be saying, Yah, what is this all about?
Wow.
You think Yah finna let that foolishness go into the land? Think about this. If Yah took all of us right now out of America, you would pack every sinful act and deed that you got into that luggage, get into the land and unpack it. Thank you. If He let us do that, I say, well, Yah, what would you kick us out for in the first place? You should have left us over because we was already handpicked and ready to go. We had every sinful act and deed right there ready. And all we had to do is just stay over there and you could just clean it up from there. Don't work that way. We need to stop it. We as a people, the problem is we're talking to people with deaf ears. They don't hear. So how do we get people to hear a message that's so simple? That's the problem. Remember Naaman the leper. You all remember that? His servant had told him, said, Master, if he had asked you to do something so simple, you would just do it. Or some hard thing, I'm sorry. He said you would do it. He just simply asked you, just go dip in the Jordan Lake. Do something simple. That's the problem. Because it's so simple. Our people are making it hard. Watch this. I'm going to prove my point. The Bible says, don't eat fish unless it got fins and scales. Yeah, but that catfish don't taste good. The hell's it got to do with this thing?
I'm telling you, boy. I mean, then you go back and you look at Kevin, you think, I think you know you eat that stuff. Yeah, that stuff is something nasty.
The Bible simply says, don't eat swine. And then here you go. Watch this. Here come the Christians. Well, Jesus said what God had cleaned, it's something to eat now. Really?
It ain't what come in a man, it's what come out.
If God cleaned up that pork, that means God changed. The problem is this. The Father said He does not change. And He is incapable of lying. Yah does not change.
You change, like you said, think about when you smell pork now. Before it was a good smell, about good pork. Now that stuff
I
turns
gotta
like
get
it's
away
on.
from it, man. I get away from this.
I don't think that was it. We ain't it so long. I mean, let's see.
You all think of this. And I'm going to leave you all with this. I want you all to meditate on this tonight when you all are at home. Think about what y'all did. Even before the world was made, He planned you and everything around you. I give you 3 solid examples. If you like, said Maria, if she likes snow, when y'all played Maria, He put her in an environment where she could enjoy the very thing He knew she would understand. If you love people, if you love a certain place, when y'all was planning you and creating you before the world game, He knew exactly what you loved to put you where those things would impact you the most. So it's not a coincidence you're in a certain location. It's not a coincidence that you like a certain thing because y'all saw that before the world was formed and planned you that you were going to like a certain thing. If y'all know you like desert type environment, He ain't going to put you in a place with a whole bunch of flowers. Believe it or not, people live in the desert. They like it there. Just think about that. Even before y'all formed the world, He knew you, He formed you, and planned your life before the world was even made. Let that resonate in your mind. And then understand there's nothing in your life that's taking y'all by surprise. Your high utility bill is not taking y'all by surprise. It may take you by surprise. But y'all knew that discomfort of a high utility bill will cause you to meditate on His word. That sickness or illness that you dealing with, y'all knew you was going to go through it. And if you any type of person, you going to seek the Lord, as they say. Your sickness will make you seek the Lord. But if you are messianic, that sickness is going to make you praise Yah. Because when you look at what you might be going through, somebody out there is going through something much more difficult than you. Your little simple stuff is just that. It's simple. You may be talking about, I got arthritis. Baby, a person that's paralyzed will take your arthritis and eat it up. They can't move. They're paralyzed. You get to move with arthritis. Arthur might be a little flinching, but you can still move that arm. You can still move the fingers in that hand. So if you go to a person that's paralyzed and complain about arthritis, he'll look at you and say, if that's all you got, get that out of my room. If that's all you worried about, if something as minor as something as simple as that, you better start paying attention to people that's got more difficult roads to travel. Their mountains is a little bit steeper than yours. Your high blood pressure, you know what? Somebody that needs a heart, they get to look back at your high blood pressure and say, well, at least I get to tell you don't do this because if you don't, you end up like me. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's your choice. Whether you live, whether you die, how you live, the outcome of your life is up to you. And y'all saying if you're doing everything possible, leave the impossible to Him. Because you can't do that. So does everybody understand what I'm saying? You have to start doing the possible now. Stop waiting for y'all to do the possible. He will do the possible for you. He told you what's possible. With Him, all things are possible. You got it? With y'all, all things are possible. So don't tell me what you can't do if Yah is in your corner. It's a matter of perspective, you all. And I'm telling you this. You may not see the same way. You may not see the same way I see. You may not even talk the same way I talk. You may not think the same way I think. But one thing I do know, all that matters is truth. If it's the truth, we all better be saying the same thing. Watch this. You do understand thou shalt not steal, don't you? Don't give me that nonsense if you walk in the bank and pick that pen, you signing that check, and look at that, you see a bank on there, and you just take it and put in your pocket and say, oh hell, the bank got a whole bunch of them. Stop it. If you did not ask and they gave it to you, you a thief. You just have to what said get out. All you have to do is ask. If they say no, you ain't got no business stealing any damn way.
Use what it was anyway, sign your name, so.
You will steal something. Now I know we all give them because the Father in heaven forgive me, I've sinned. We go in the hotel and we take the soap and
it's dirty. You done paid your fee.
no, you didn't pay for all that. You
You pay for that soap,
You get
the shampoo,
You just can't take that
the
time.
coffee.
Wait a minute. Stop. I said the coffee.
The coffee too up.
But they give it right. That's yours.
Coffee.
Right, you can have it.
You just can't take
Let me ask you a
that
question.
towels and sheets.
Let me ask you a question. When you pay for a hotel room, you're paying to stay there for that night. Right or wrong? Let's get this
Right,
straight.
but they give you stuff to
They give you stuff to use. Now, if you take a bar of soap that you use to wash yourself, you walk out there, that's different because you use it, because the only thing you can do is throw it away because of the hygiene issue.
Right.
That's different. But now, if you didn't use that other bar of soap, because you don't need no 2 bars of soap. If you didn't use that other
Them
bar of
little
soap,
pants, so
stop.
They told me I can have it.
What part of thou should not steal?
I bring my own
They
soap,
never
I'm just
told.
saying.
Look, they
that
never,
ain't stealing.
did you need
It
it?
came with the room, right?
It came for your use in the room.
Right.
Use it.
I'm using it.
Okay.
They told me it was a souvenir. That's
When
what
I
they
leave
told
too.
me.
Remember y'all sure said this, to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Now, if I'm not telling you all how to do things.
They told
But
me
in order to stay in line with y'all's word, he said thou should not steal. You do understand what that means.
I don't take no extra stuff. I don't need it. They told me it was a souvenir. That's what they
Who told you that?
I know the people that work there. They told me it was a souvenir.
Now, I can see if I was taking the towels and the sheets.
They said just gonna take out towels and our sheets. That's what they told me. I said, I wouldn't take that. I don't take it because I don't need it. They told me it was a souvenir. That's what
Okay,
they
okay. Look, I'm gonna say this to you all.
Yeah, that's what they said. Just don't take out
Y'all can do whatever you want to do. If y'all let you walk out with all that souvenir stuff
I'm not trying to tell you what they said.
and don't punish you for that souvenir stuff that you don't need,
If they tell you it's a souvenir, then you want a souvenir. They say everybody likes souvenirs and everybody
They
likes,
do.
They like something that come from the hotel and let you know where you stay. And that's why I asked them about it.
Me neither. I be having my own.
if you ask for something, they tell you it's okay, that's not stealing. But notice I say, you may ask for it. You didn't do it to assume, from her perspective, that just because you paid for that hotel room, that it's okay for you to take all those amenities and all this nice thing.
They say you can have that pad and that pen. They say a pen has our name on it. That's what they told me. I was telling you what they said.
And let me show you what's going on. And see, this is what's happening. Then we'll get out of here. What's happening is, when you go to start helping yourself that stuff, and they start replacing all that stuff, the price of the hotel room start going to climb.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, you just be looking at the hotel because you don't can't afford to stay there anymore. And remember, you part of the problem. Remember I said I started
The
early?
pen, they said the pen got our name on it. That's why we want you
I
to
can
have
understand
it.
Anybody got any questions?
That's
Donnell, it's good to see you.
I asked them about it.
You got any questions, Doc?
I can ask them about stuff like this.
You all, it's always good. It's always good to enjoy the Sabbath. It's always good to have that peace of mind. And most importantly, it's always good and perfectly wonderful to be in line with Yah's word. Because I don't want to be doing anything that's outside of his word. When it comes down to the first 4 commandments,
You might preach Obama. You play too much.
You preaching from what? From what?
What Obama got to do with it? What did he do?
Donnie, I don't know what Donnie I'm talking about. Throwing stuff on
He
you.
just trying to stir the pot. I'm telling you.
Right.
Don't feed me.
You all, listen real quick.
Don't feed
So, here's what we're going to do. As I mentioned before, we are on schedule. And real quickly, some real business. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're on schedule to do the 6 apartment buildings. I'm waiting on the architecture plans. Keep in mind, you all, like I said, we're going to do 26 apartments, 24 units. Our congregation will own it. We still have to manage it. We still have to be responsible for it. And what do you think we should call this thing? You have to get an apartment, complex thing, a name or something.
We already had that. Can't do that. Trump Tower.
Stone her.
I'm just playing.
Trump Tower.
If you did, you
No, I
get some
wanna keep
people,
it- I
some
was-
people
I
come
was
too.
thinking
Something to think about.
Yeah, just think about something because I told the architect he sent me the things about our congregation and we get closer down. The problem with the architectural plans was I told them that the way they wanted to do it was put the parking lot in the middle of the parking lot in the middle of all 6 buildings. And I told them we weren't going to pay an extra $200,000 to put no asphalt in the middle of the building. And I told them and I sent them how Little Egypt had pushed those buildings back, built the parking lots right off the street where people can driving to